Hi everyone, today we are gonna learn about union and find in data structures and algorithms. We will start to look at LeetCode problem, and based on that question we will learn what union and find technique is and how we can use it. Union and find is a concept related to the sets, disjoint sets. So disjoint sets means that if two sets don't have any value in common, their intersection is null. So that is whole idea behind disjoint sets. So in what scenarios we can apply union and find technique? Before we look at this problem, let's talk about friendship. Let's say that a person A is a friend of person B. Person B is a friend of person C. Person D is a friend of person E, and person F is a friend of person H. It is just random letters. So what we will do is we will create a group of friendships from these persons. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, right? So we said that person A is a friend of person B. We will create a circle and we will write person A and person B in the same circle because they are friends, so they are in the same group. Person B is a friend of C, so that means that C and B will be in the same group. So A, B, C is a same group of people when it comes to the relationship, right? We will draw one more circle because D is friend of E and FH, and none of them exist in any other circle. So we will draw one more circle and we will write F and E to that circle. So you see, we created 3 group of people when it comes to the relationship. So if we add one more relationship, let's say that let's make B and E friend with each other. So if B is E's friend, we see that B is here, right, in this circle, and E is in this circle. So if B and E are friends, that means that they will be in the same circle. So I will remove these circles and I will combine them in the same circle. You see, now we have 2 groups of people. So shortly, this is what this union and find is about. Perfect. After we looked at this in terms of friends and relationship, we will start to look at this problem now, and we will also talk about how we can solve it programmatically. So if we look at the problem description, it says that there are n cities. Some of them are connected, and if they are connected, then the value will be 1. For example, we will have a matrix. So let's write this example matrix here in the matrix structure, so it will be easy to visualize. So every time when a city is connected to another city, their values, their intersected values will be 1. If they are not connected to each other, then their value will be 0. So that's what's happening here. If we take it like not from 0, but now we will take it from 1, 2, 3. So let's say that first row and first column is 1, city 1, and the others are like city 2, city 3. So by default, every city is connected to itself. So that's why the value in matrix, for example here, in 1, 1, 2, 2, and 3, 3 has the value 1 because they are connected to each other. And also here, row 1, column 2, it is 1 because 1 is connected to 2. And the other values also, like a 2 is connected to 1. So that's why here 2, 1 has 1. So that is what this problem is about. And what is expected from us is we need to return the number of province. So we are given connected matrix as input, as you see here in this example. And we need to return the number of province, and provinces, the connected cities, They could be like indirectly connected also, but through each other. So the number of connected cities. So that means that if we draw one city here and one city here and one city here, and let's say there are no cities here in this part, and one city here, one city here, and one city here. So that means that in this scenario we have 3 provinces. So in this case we have 3 provinces because this is one province and this is one and this is one. Now we will start to talk about how we can solve it with union find. Union find has actually so many different versions. You can optimize it also, but today in this video we will only talk about the basic union find. In the next coming videos I will also talk about how we can improve it and how we can make it more efficient. So let's jump to union and find. When we say union and find, usually they have 2 main methods. One is find and one is union. First we will talk about find. Find method takes one argument. Before we talk about find method, we also need to mention that in union and find technique, there is one important thing that we need to keep track of, and that's called parents, child and parent relationship. So what does it mean? In this scenario, if we'll talk about this specific problem, we will have parent array, and that will have the same size as number of cities in this scenario. So how we will use this parents array? Before we start to really use this technique, we need to create parents array which will contain the parents of each city. So because at the start, for example, if we talk about this scenario 1, 2, 3, each city will be separated, right? Because we don't know if they are connected to each other or not. We will figure it out while we go through with this technique. At the start, every city will be its own parent. So that means that parent 1 will be 1. So if we talk about, of course, like with arrays, because array starts from 0. So let's say that parent 0. So we will replace 1, 2, 3 with 0, 1, and 2. So parent of 0 will be 0. Parent of 1 will be 1 and parent of 2 will be 2. So at the start, it is how we will populate our parent array. So let's see what we will do in find method. Find method will help us to find that circle's representative. So what does it mean? We will send the city number here as I. So we will try to see. This find method will be recursive method. So we will have a condition if parent of this city will be equal to the city itself. If the parent of that element is the element itself, that means that it is chosen parent, okay? If not, we will call again find with parent of I. Okay, we will go until we find the actual representative group. So that's how it will work. Don't worry if you understand it now or not. In the code you will understand it better. So let's remove this and start to write what union will do. Just remember that we have find method which accepts one argument. Union takes 2 values, in this case 2 cities, and we'll try to connect them together. So what does it mean? We will go through our matrix and we will see if the intersection of 2 cities is 1, that means that they are connected. So we need to unite them together, right? It might be the case that I am talking about completely different scenario. Let's say we have city 1, city 2, city 3. Let's say we continue with processing the matrix. We see that 3 is connected to 4. So we try to find the representative of the group. We check the parent of 3 will give us 1, let's say as an example. And parent will give us 2. And parent of 2 will give us 2 itself. That's why find method will be finalized. So we will return 2 as a parent or as a representative of this circle. So that's why parent of 4 will be 2. So that is what we will do in this union method. Let me remove this part. So in union method, so I will write short. I will not care about syntax that much. So we will say that parent of I will be find I. So we will send I to our find method that we used before. And parent of j, we will find it by sending j to find method. And then we will check, because we will call this union method for the cities where the intersected value is 1, means they are connected. So if the parent of I and the parent of j is equal to each other, then we don't need to check anything. But if they are not equal to each other, then what we need to do is, so here we will check if parent of I is not equal to parent of j, then the only thing we need to do is parent I will be equal to parent j. So the thing we did here is that we are checking, so let's draw here 1, 2, right, and 3. And let's say we have 4, 5, and going forward, let's say here this is the representative of the group. The parent of 3 is 1 and parent of 1 is 2 and parent of 2 is 2, and here is this is the representative of the group. So let's say we will process a new relation or cities that's connected to each other. In order to connect 3 and 4 together, in order to unite them, we need to find the representative of the group that 3 is part of, and that is 2. And representative of the group that 4 is part of is 5. And what we will do is, we will make the parent of 2 is equal to 5. So what we did, we find the representative of the each group, and if they are not equal to each other, we will make one of the groups representative equal to another group's representative. We can do opposite also actually. Parent of 5 is equal to 2. It does not matter. So after this operation, parent 2 is equal to 5, these two circles, these two provinces will unite together, and they will be one province. And you can ask why it matters, why updating parent of or representative of the groups unites them together, and I will show you that now. Let me clean the canvas. Let's write first what we said about. So let's say that parent of 3 is 1, parent of 1 is 2, and parent of 2 is 2 itself, and parent of 4 is 5, parent of 5 is 5 itself. When we said that, okay, there is a new relationship we need to process while we go through the matrix, right? We said that we will find the representative of 3 or representative of the group that 3 is in. So find method, if you remember the find method, how it works is, with find method we will try to find the parent of the element, for example 3 is 1. We will try to find the parent of 1 again, because it is a recursive method, it is 2. And we will find the parent of 2, it is 2. We will stop there, because in our recursive function we specify that when the parent of the element is the element itself, then that means that that 2 is the representative of the group. So we found the representative of 3, 2, as we also discussed here. And we will do the same with 4, and we will find that the representative of the group that 4 is in is 5. And what we will do is, we will just update parent of representative of this circle, that means 2, will be 5. And then the circles will be united together. And why? That's good question. Now the parent of 2 will be 5, right? And I will show you why these all 5 cities are part of the same circle. The reason is that let's try to find the representative of the group that 3 is in. We will try to find parent of 3 and it is 1. Parent of 1 it is 2. Parent of 2 is 5 because we have find recursive method find. Parent of 5 is 5. That's it. This is the representative of the group. Let's try to find the representative of city 1, for example. We will come here, 1. What is the parent of 1? It is 2. What is the parent of 2? It's 5. What's parent of 5? It's 5. We will stop because we said that when we find that the parent of the element is element itself, that is the representative of the group. So that is how these circles groups will be connected together. Perfect. I know that this is a little bit tricky topic, but it is very useful, and I assure you that if you learn this, if you understand the concept behind this, you will be easily solve the questions related to this concept. And because this video got a little bit longer than I expected, I will talk about the solution in the next video and see you in the next video. Take care.